Now, it's completely different from when
on one thing at a time, but not in a way.
Is first and foremost an inside job.
How best we could. I mean, I cut my own bangs.
Welcome back to The Next Level Woman. I'm your host, Dr. Lisa Hart.
Today, I have quantum leaps on my mind, and I think it's worth comparing quantum leap versus what? Versus incremental change. So the old bit by bit, slowly but surely kind of path. Work harder to move along faster. So with the quantum leap, you don't have to move along slowly and steadily. You can skip steps and compress the time. And as I get older, I must say that is very appealing to me. Now, when I first heard the term quantum leap, of course, as a scientist, I was thinking quantum physics. And at first, I thought there must be some relationship there. And there's not as much relationship as you might like to think, but it's the concept of particles bouncing around effortlessly without going in little steps. That is the similarity. So I am certified through Pritchett to teach the U-squared quantum leap strategy workshops, and I bring this into a lot of my coaching sessions. So I want to expose you to it. If you have not read U-squared, here I'll show you. U-squared, it's a little silver book by Price Pritchett. You really need to get it. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll tell you how to get it. But every chapter is a page, basically. So this one is really interesting, and I think it will help you to adjust your perspective on quantum leaps. So the promise. Are you ready for this? Right now, in this moment, you are capable of exponential improvement in your performance. You can multiply your personal effectiveness, hit new highs, shatter your old achievement records. The results you can have will be hard for you to imagine. You can become U-squared. You don't have to settle for things as they are now. That can change dramatically. If you're ready, life is prepared to give you a breakthrough experience. You can jump to a higher orbit of achievement, live the dream, enjoy a completely different plane of success. Also, you don't have to be content with improving things incrementally or gradually. Just as your level of performance can improve dramatically, so can your rate of accomplishment. Furthermore, the U-squared formula requires far less effort than you've given in the past. You haven't been reaching your full potential. So far, you haven't even come close. No matter how you wish to measure success, regardless of how you define achievement, you have barely scratched the surface of what you personally can accomplish. But maybe the time has come to change all that. Maybe you're ready to make a quantum leap. So, how does that sound? I have seen this actually in action. People who've been stuck. This is a great perspective and great coaching techniques for someone who's stuck, someone who's been wanting for years to do certain things, like someone who's been wanting to figure out how to move to France or move to the Caribbean, or someone who wants to leave corporate and have their own business. Maybe someone wants to be a coach. I love coaching, but for some reason, you just haven't been able to get unstuck. Well, that's because you're just living a Groundhog Day life, I like to call it. But taking you from U to U squared and engaging these principles of having a quantum leap can really get you unstuck. One thing that stuck with me from my very first U squared quantum leap strategy training was the concept of the minimal effective dose. As a doctor, minimal effective dose, that sounds a lot like pharmaceutical, right? A drug. So, but you can apply that to anything. So you want to get the maximum benefit and no more. You actually shouldn't do more than is required to get the maximum benefit. Or when you judge the efforts versus reward, there's a sweet spot there. So if you focus on staying in that sweet spot, you're gonna advance a lot quicker instead of maxing out on one thing. So that's one thing. I find myself almost every day applying the minimal effective dose in my pursuit of a quantum leap life. So think about that. Minimal effective dose. What is it that you're doing that you could back off on a little bit and still have all the same benefits, but just not be using yourself up? You take that part of you that you've been investing in doing this one thing way beyond the minimal effective dose, and you can put that energy and time towards something else. If you do that in all aspects of your life, then everything will rise. You'll have quantum leap. So if you have any questions, as usual, reach out to me, Lisa at lisahart.com, LIESAHARTE.com.